Hey, it's Dave from Bullpen Cycles, and this is my BSA Cyclone. Now, the BSA Cyclone is kind of a rare bike. It's a 500cc competition motorcycle. They made two versions. They made a road-going version and an off-road version. And well, the Cyclone was only made a couple of years, and I think maybe only 1 year, maybe 2 years for the road-going version. But this is the only 500cc unit construction engine with 2 carburetors and I think a high compression engine. But this particular one, man, does it leak oil. It leaks oil like the Exxon Valdez, and that's no offense to the Exxon Valdez, and we're gonna see if we can fix that finally. So this is it's a 64 BSA Cyclone. You saw me buy this at the auction in Kissimmee. What's that, an oil drip already?
Offering D5, that'll be a 1964 BSA Cyclone. Comprehensive restoration in 2017. This is a first model year edition. 498cc parallel twin engine, 4-speed manual gearbox. Please note this vehicle is currently titled to the engine number, no reserve.
Somebody get $15,000 here. You better get 15 bid. You better get 10. At $10,000 bid, I've got 1,000. You better get 2,000. You better get 2. At $2,000, $3,000. I have 2, 3, 4. At 4,000, you better get 4 bid. You better get 4. You better get 3, 4. I have $3,000 bid. $4,000 here. You better get 3. You better get 3,500. At $3,500 bid, you better get 3 bid. You better get $3,500. Anybody else? At $3,500 here, you better get 3,000. You better get 35. So $3,000, Jordan Hunter. So
now offering D6
that was
at
too cheap.
26. Buscanetta Volkswagen.
Oh, now I got a sign.
White with patriotic livery, as you can see. 212.
Yeah, they're wiping up the oil spot.
Cylinder engine, centrifugal clutch, salt mode. Bill of sale.
Somebody get 5,000.
I think I got a good price on it, but it suffers what every English bike suffers from, and you know, I actually think it's worse. When you get a bike that was recently restored, they all leak oil. It's like they don't torque them enough or what, but so like I went through and I did the primary cover, the gear level indicator was leaking. I put a valve cover gasket on it and got all the leaks sealed up except when it runs. Yeah. So when it runs, you can almost see a stain. I get oil running down here, both sides, from the base gasket. And of course, I retorqued these. I retorqued those. I torqued the head bolts down, and that didn't solve it. So we got to take the top end off, take the cylinder off, and replace the base gasket. Yeah. Not hard to do, but kind of a pain. I don't know. I think they had tranny fluid in the gearbox. There's the primary drive, but let me show you something there. I don't know if you ever changed the gearbox oil on a BSA. I'm sure a lot of you did, but a lot of you didn't. This is the drain plug. Well, more exactly, this is the drain level plug with a drain plug that goes in the center. So how you measure your oil, you have to do it when you drain it. With the drain plug out, you fill the transmission till the level comes up to here, and then it goes down the center. I guess you could top it off that way as long as this is out. This will be the drain plug, and this is the level plug, or what? It's a weird thing, but it works. It's very simple. And of course it was leaking, so I'm going to probably use a Dowdy washer. Got to memorize this. So it looks like the intake valve push rods are slightly wider, and then the exhaust, the narrow two, left and right is straightforward, they don't cross. One of these things is not like the other, so if you look, this has a bolt head in the rocker shaft and this one's missing. I don't know if that's supposed to be there, because I'm guessing it's possible that there's an oil passage in there. Got to get that out. I don't know if they press in or turn out. No. Actually, no, I need to get that out because there's a head bolt underneath. So how does that come out? What happens if I turn that? Does it turn? Ooh. No. Alright. So they beat out. I just don't like hitting things hard. This is right side intake. I don't know if these are directional or not. I'm still going to put a piece of tape on the top. That one's a lot tighter than I would have expected. Why is it not moving now? Oh, because there's pressure on it. The valves, that's why. Yeah. See? Well, now, let's see if we get the head off without breaking any fins. So close. Hey! Ooh. Well, that's good. Ooh. There's a washer down there. Two of them. I didn't drop them. We'll have to look in the book for that. Now we get to pull the cylinder off. Let's see what happens. Will this make it loose? Nope. And hopefully we don't have any broken rings. I'm told this is very heavy. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Did they schmutz it on? Oh, please, no. If they schmutzed it on, it shouldn't leak. Oh, how am I gonna do that? Oh my God. I think they schmutzed it on, and then it shouldn't be leaking. I'm gonna have to think about this one. Don't want to be hammering on it, so this is what I came up with. get some tension on that. Hey! So I'm curious if that was binding on the studs or whether they actually used schmutz. I think it's the studs. Wow. Ooh. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put paper towels in there. So if the rings are broken, or there's any other washers. Yeah, here the gasket is broken right here and here. Oh, and I'll show you in a second. Let's get this all taken care of so we don't drop any bits down there. Ooh, that is gonna suck to put back on. So they didn't schmutz it. It's just that tight. I was hoping to find a more obvious reason for the leak. The only thing is there's a little bit of a high spot right there. I can feel it with my fingernail, but I don't think that's it. So I don't know if this was my leak, but as you can see now, it's perfectly smooth. So if that little tiny bit was enough for the oil seepage, that should take care of it. So we're struggling to get this twin cylinder fitted over the rings. He's making a poor man's ring compressor out of plastic. I've used radiator clamps before, but the problem is the clamp gets in the way. Put any more oil on it?
Nah, well, I think it's gonna hold you well.
Wait, where's the little screwdriver that I used? There it is. To push. I don't know, are we supposed to push the plastic under the cylinder or what?
I think the whole thing should slide down.
I need to press this in over here and in the back.
Not either. Well, now I am.
All right, try to wiggle my side down now. Just wiggle the cylinder, I think. No, it's not going.
You're out in the back here.
We need a fifth hand.
Yeah, where's it?
I don't know, it might be binding right here at 7 o'clock. I'm not sure. You want to hold it air and I'll slide over here? No, that's not it. This is out now. Oh, now they're all out. This isn't working.
Yeah.
I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah, you know, that's always bad.
Should I just go buy a factory ring compressor? This should work.
I know it should.
Man, I've done this on.
I have too. I have too. Is that the last string? No, that's not the last string.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, I got it in here. It's in on the back. And I'm holding it in on the back. There you go. You're over that way.
Oh, there's one more.
One more.
We're pretty close on my here.
I think we can get it here. Let's try it out. Where's the gap at in this bottom ring at?
I can't see with your thumb.
No, it's not there. It's got to be over here someplace.
Yeah, it's right. It's over
It's
here.
got to be with where you.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, I thought we had the cylinder on backwards.
That would have been pisser. Now that would have been video worthy.
Well, because look how far back it's hanging.
Yeah,
and
no,
look, the
that's
cams are
good.
popping out. But see, the cams are in the back, so.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve, whatever you say.
Come on.
So far, we didn't break the base gasket, thank God. That's the next thing we gotta do.
No.
Wait. Do we do that with the now?
Oh, yeah, let's take it down a little more.
All right, that's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Now, can you slide the?
Nicely done, David.
It won't want to go on all the way because it's binding a little bit, but that's all right.
I say it doesn't seem like it's fitting quite level.
It's those stupid studs.
There you go. That's much better. Much better. There you go.
Now I'm gonna squirt some oil in there, and then I'm gonna move the pistons a little. Oh yeah! Yeah. Boy, that's always hairy. Awesome. That took 2 people. I always hate this part. Thinking one of there, it shouldn't strip loose, but if it does, you did something wrong. Boy, you'd think it'd be more than that. Now let me double check in the book. Cylinder head bolts, 3/8, 25 foot-pounds, 25, 26 for the 3/8. I'm thinking that's the center one. So funny, the 5/16 and the 3/8 get the same torque. This has to be the center one. Get these rocker shafts in, and what I'm a little bit worried about is, well, you got tension washers here. Everywhere where there's a potential for a head stay to rub against the push rod rocker gets a tension washer, and what you don't want to do is drop it down there. So if I get all that on and can get the push rods in place, then I'll be happy. Alright, I checked my torque on all those, so I have all my rockers and push rods separated out. This is a right exhaust. That's that side. Oh, I want to show you something. One thing that I like about the BSAs, well, one thing is, here's your push rod tunnel. It's inside the head, so you don't have tubes to leak oil. But here's your input oil line, comes in through here, little hole, then it goes through the rocker, across this bridge, and into that hole there, and then up to here. That's a long oil passage. Anyway, we got to get these in place. How the heck? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I somehow got to get the spring and tension washer in over that one. Wow. what a pain. The question is, can I push this back? Oh, I got a little bit. Ooh. Well, I got the intake in, but notice something? My rocker shaft, my rockers are backwards. Duh. How do you adjust the valves on the push rod? Huh. Dumb. Now I gotta start that side again. And I guess I'm gonna see if I can get the push rods in while I have this out. Okay, I think I got it. So, yeah, you have to bolt the head on first because you can't torque it with the rocker shafts on. Now, nothing's adjusted right, but they all go up and down. The longer ones go on the outside. You got to make sure they're seated in on the little guides down there, and I think we're okay. Again, I don't have any of the valves adjusted, but they're all going, and I'm not getting any interference. I got all my tension washers in, and the tension washers on this nut side they're actually a smaller diameter. They're different part numbers. So you got to be careful you don't mix that stuff up. And everything's looking good, and I'm going to call it a day for now. So I stopped yesterday thinking something was not quite right. And remember my saying is patience is your friend. Now you BSA guys, you might catch it right away, and I didn't. But what was weird is, see how these adjusters are all the way out? They're like all the way at the end of the range, and that shouldn't be. And that, I was having a devil of a time getting those adjusted. And you'd think that'd be in the middle of the range, so I stopped. I'm almost certain what I did is, there's 4 tappets down there. The 2 middle ones are supposed to be for the exhaust. I think I have my push rods switched. The 2 outer ones are for intake. And that is probably why, I mean, everything turns over easily. It wouldn't run like that. But that's probably why I couldn't adjust my valves. It's probably why I was forced to compress the spring a little bit to get the push rod in. So we're going to fix that. Okay, we got it. Everything looks so much nicer here. Intake, exhaust. You can hear the exhaust is a little looser. Might sound too loose, but that's where I measured it. And everything's in, everything's nice. Now we button up the top, and hopefully I don't screw something else up. Maybe we'll get it lit up yet today. Okay, so here we are. Hopefully I got it together right. Hopefully we fixed that oil leak. So a couple of different ones. How much confidence do I have? Well, you can see I didn't put the air cleaner or the side covers on. It seems every time I do that, I jinx it. Tickling the carburetors, they're both monoblocks. That one's way on the inside, which is dumb. We'll try it that way. All right. What do you think, Bruno? What do you think?